No chances. As 2016 winds down, we remember this year's biggest news stories that impacted so many in our state. 2 Works For You reporter Brian Miller went to your neighborhood to get your thoughts looking back.
We begin the same way 2016 did, with a clean slate. Then, a message asking for reaction to a few stories, setting up shop in this mobile newsroom of sorts.
Made the town famous with his chart topper.
We watched as Sarah Campbell and her family looked back on the year. Pawnee residents are slowly getting back into the swing of things.
My son ran into the room and he said, "Hate to tell you, but for a minute I thought the world might be ending."
Are even bigger earthquakes on the way tonight?
Remember that one, the
I do.
5.6?
Yes, I do. All too well, actually.
And for most of us, the memories of the September quake, after a 5.6 quake, come creeping back into our minds.
Actually, because it woke me up, and we had some pictures that fell off.
Now I remember the earthquakes. Woke me up out of my sleep.
Yes, it did actually. It was pretty interesting.
To see family members react.
My dad kind of freaked out a little bit.
Good evening, thanks for joining us here.
My stepmom, she went out, she's like, "Oh my goodness, we're actually having a tornado," and she ran outside. She was thinking, "Oh my goodness, I need to wake up the kids."
As if they could sleep through that earthquake.
So we were all freaking out.
Local music fans freaking out a little bit too.
Back when I was a kid, I played a lot of their music, both of them, both Leon and Merle.
Okie from the Skokie.
I'm proud to be an Okie from the Skokie.
I actually didn't know he did that, but
Lyrics rooted in pride.
Losing Oklahoma music legends didn't strike a chord with everyone.
You might want to interview somebody from Oklahoma, from Alabama.
And not everyone
no, I didn't actually.
recalls the police shooting that made national headlines.
I don't keep up with the news too much.
We're seeing video of the incident.
But for LaToy Smith,
And this was quite sad because, I mean, his hands was clearly up.
It's sad to see it happen here in Tulsa. You know, you read about it, you hear about it all the time, but then when it happens at home,
It made me angry too, and makes you kind of afraid to stop for the cops.
Music fans mourn the loss.
so as the credits get set to roll on 2016, remember,
With his chart topper back
don't
in
adjust your
1969,
set.
Okie from the Skokie.
This was only a rerun of some of the year's most memorable. You guys remember that at all? Or not. Stories of the year.
Home USA.